Hey, I don't know. Okay, I think this, I will say this, I think this is like my best install that I've done on a frontal yet. Okay? Practice does make perfect. Because look at God. All right now. Oh. Okay, so this hair doesn't like to move when my head says. It's from Mario Hair. This is what this look like. Yes. I don't know who this is, but her retouching is nice. So this hair is the body wave, y'all. Ain't nothing special. It's more body wave. It's the Brazilian body wave from Mario's Hair, and I have 4 bundles of 24-inch, and then I have a 20-inch frontal. As you can see in the front, like right here, it's way less curly than it is back here. Like, well, body wave-ish. You see the difference? So of course you guys know I went ahead and bleached my frontal to make sure that it was gonna blend here in the front, and it goes all the way around. See, it's laying down something nice. So if I want to just bust one of these, I can, but I don't. And of course it's down all the way down on this side, because you know I love my part on this side. Although I've been switching it up with the part, putting it on this side, but not to, well, let's see. Okay, so yeah, I got it kind of like stuck on this side because this is what I'm just used to. Okay, so it's body wave. You guys know body wave is pretty much standard. It's all the same for the most part. I didn't get any major shedding from my bundles, but I did, my frontal got kind of thin on me, but it is kind of on the thin side. When I first got it, it was really full, but then after I bleached it and then I rinsed it, it just seems like it's a little bit more on the thinner side, which it doesn't necessarily bother me crazy, only because I know if I ever want to flat iron this hair, that it will be like super straight. Like it's gonna lay like really flat. So that's the great thing that I will say about this, although I didn't intend on straightening this hair at all. It stays straight for a little bit, but it kind of looks like this. Like after you straighten it for a little bit and then it kind of reverts back, it starts to look more like this and less like this here in the back. Now, I don't know why it's 2 different textures, because what it's starting to look like now is, it looks really natural. It's just like this is my natural hair, and you know, but the back is still have this nice wave in it. And I washed them with the same thing. I let them air dry the same, and I still don't necessarily know why per se. I'm getting the difference in texture, but it just seems like I straightened the front, which I did like a little bit of, just to kind of like do a strand test, but I didn't do all of this, but it's just really poofy. Like, see, I want it to be like back like this, and it's not. So what I'm probably going to end up having to do is wetting it all at the same time and putting some curl cream in it, only because it seems like it's not going to want to just automatically go back to it, which I was hoping it would do, but it didn't. And a lot of times when you get any hair with texture in it of any sorts, this is usually what happens. You end up with 2 different types of texture, which normally I don't mind, only because if I want to manipulate the hair in some type of way, then it will be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some water on this real quick, and I'm going to come back and see if everything starts to want to blend together. So let's just see. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I put some water in it. So you see how it goes back to its natural state after you put a little water in it. See, now my hair is just much flatter now, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I do like my hair to be a little bit on the big side. Like, I like the poof, I like the volume. But if this, I didn't put any curl cream in it. I just only put water. So when it dries, it's gonna dry like this. It's not gonna get big unless I start to run my fingers through it. Then of course it's gonna get bigger. So yeah, that's the only thing that I always tell people, especially with body wave. They be like, okay, well, my hair came, when it came in this beautiful S shape. Then I wore it, then I washed it, and now it's a little more on the looser side. And that's just what's going to happen. Like I told you, if you do want the way that it looked when you first received it, then take your flexi rods while it's wet, let them air dry around the flexi rod, take them out, and they're going to have this S-shaped pattern again. But my hair is most likely is going to dry a little bit droopy just because I still have it on. As far as my bundles are concerned, one of my bundles were a little inconsistent with the rest. And I'm sure you can tell, like this back here, it was the one in my very first bundle, because it was 424s. But one of my 24s, the weft was like crooked. Like it was spun around. So when I was sewing it in, I had to like really make sure that it was laid down because it was wrapped. I don't know why. It was wrapped around. It was the same density as the rest of the weft. It still had the same look as the rest of the wefts. It just wasn't uniformed like it should have been. That's the only thing. It was no shedding as far as my bundles are concerned. Nothing abnormally crazy because I did cut them. So I do get like a little bit when I first started. But again, like I told you guys, after you wear it, at least after a day, because what you're trying to do is when you do cut your wefts, you're gonna lose some hair. So that's why I always tell people, like, as soon as you finish making your wig or getting your hair installed, before you style it or anything, run your fingers through it a whole bunch of times, and eventually all of the extra hair that you cut out that may have been snag cut when you was installing it will come out. So that's normal. But after that, if you continue to have those issues, then it's not that, is just shedding really bad, or it may be shedded very minimal. But after I went ahead and cut my hair and ran my fingers through it, it stopped. So that's why I could do this and I don't have any strands, because, you know, boom, none. So that's the upside about it. Now, besides what I don't necessarily like is as far as the closure being a little more thinner than I would like. I just don't like the fact that it says, I believe this is a 13x4 frontal. I say closure. Frontal, but I still don't feel like it goes as far back as my other frontals go. This one feels like it's a little bit shorter in the crown area where it should be the longest. I just did a video where I had a middle part, and I told you I can do my far back middle part. With this hair, I can do a middle part, but it's not as long as that one. And I know for a fact that one was a 13x4. So I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of hung up on the fence with this. I'm not crazy about it because it's nothing different than what I've had before, but I'm definitely not hating it because I do love the install that I did do on it. And I feel like it's very natural, especially here in the hairline, because as of lately, I don't know what it is with girls, but I be seeing all of these hairstylists that post their clients, and no shade to nobody. Like, I know I usually say if you gotta say no shade to shade, but I'm really not. Whatever your client requests, that's what you're supposed to do as a as a hairstylist. But the baby hairs I be seeing, like, people just be having it look like Brandy's Barbie around here, and that's not even saying much. Like, it's like this literally, I have no baby hair out in here in the front. Everything that I have here in the front is just a natural looking frontal. You know, I don't want a crazy amounts of baby hair that's just out, because it just looks like, that's when people see it and they be like, oh, you can't even tell I got on a frontal. Not only can I tell you got on a frontal, but I'm seeing how whoever installed it didn't know what they was doing, because they put all that baby hair to hide that lace. Listen. So yeah, I'm still on the fence. If I give it from a 1 to a 10, Mario hair they're gonna end up getting at least, I want to say, like a 6.5, 7. The reason why is in between right there, because I'm still not hating it, but I'm definitely not loving it. And I don't like the fact that my frontal was a little thinner than I would have liked it to be. And I don't like the fact that my parting space is only, like, I have to do a curved part, which I usually do, but I wanted my part to be like right here, at least right here, but my track start right there. So I don't think this is a 13x4. Personally, I don't. Overall, the hair is really nice. You know, like, the hair itself is really nice. So I'll pull it off forward so you could see. And I'm definitely gonna put this in my my wig sale, only because I have so many units that look like this. You know, it's very similar to what I have had before. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll give you a close-up of what the hair looks like. So this is just a little bit of water. I didn't go water crazy, but, you know, just a little bit so it could give me a little rejuvenation. But do you guys like? Yeah. Put down if you're interested in this, because I definitely will put this one in there. Like, the amount of body wave that I found has been ridiculous. So let me know if you guys are interested in this. Let me know if you like this, and let me know how you guys feel about the whole crazy amounts of baby hair on people's frontals as of lately, because most frontals do come with baby hair. This one came with baby hair. It's very sparse around the front, but it's not crazy. Sometimes they almost look like bangs, or Omarion when he was in B2K and the lineup, it starts to look like, or Holly from Dance Moms, it starts to look a little crazy up in the root area, and then people got all of this hair. This is part of the frontal. This baby hair piece is part of the frontal. This is the frontal. Only thing that's out that is mine is well, yeah, nothing. I was about to say a little piece, but no, I put it back. So yeah, everything that I have in the front here is the frontal. It's not crazy. So I don't understand why people are drizzling baby hair down people's faces, trying for the general public to believe that this is your natural hair texture, because it's so not. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you are interested in this wig. Let me know, do you like body wave over straight? Because that's been the big comparison, body wave or straight, because body wave will curl back up, but you could also wear it straight, and it's easier to straighten this hair than it is like curly hair. So let me know, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Hey, peace.